This will require patience. I understand you're impatient. You desire it immediately. You observe others advancing quicker and sense you're being left behind. But allow me to tell you, genuine enduring achievement requires patience. There exist no quick fixes, no immediate solutions, no miracle cure that will transport you where you desire to go without effort. Do you believe accomplished individuals awoke at the summit? Absolutely not. They invested innumerable hours, days, weeks, and years pushing through hardship. They continued advancing even when it seemed impossible. They refused to wait for ideal circumstances. They created opportunities. They understood patience was essential. You cannot anticipate everything to align tomorrow. The genuine effort begins today, not next month, not when the situation is perfect. The perfect moment is today. Quit waiting for the ideal opportunity. It's never arriving. Begin with what you possess, wherever you stand, and progress onward. It's simple to become disheartened when everyone around appears to have it all mastered, but resist comparing yourself to them. This is your experience, your route. Don't allow their pace to influence how you think. Your moment will arrive, but only if you continue appearing day after day. It's disheartening. You're exhausted. Perhaps you're not witnessing the outcomes you anticipated. You've invested hours, days, perhaps even months, and still seem distant from your objectives. But that's acceptable. It's part of the experience. Every action, regardless how minor, is advancement. Every time you push through uncertainty and exhaustion, you develop. Patience doesn't simply elapse. It constructs. It molds you. Have faith in the experience. There will be moments when you feel like stopping, when everything appears meaningless, but don't surrender. The hardship is part of the experience. Obstacles, disappointments, errors, they all make you tougher. If everything were simple, it wouldn't be worthwhile. You were created for more than simple. It's alluring to pursue instant satisfaction. You desire the achievement, but not the hardship. But existence doesn't operate that way. The finest things require patience. Connections require patience. Creating something significant requires patience. And that's beneficial because if it were simple, it wouldn't be precious. So quit hurrying. Allow things to develop at their natural rhythm. Remain concentrated on the greater vision. Patience is passing regardless. Make it meaningful. This experience isn't a dash. It's an endurance race. The individuals who reached the summit didn't hurry through the experience. They remained dedicated even when things appeared motionless. They continued advancing onward step by step. And that's how you'll arrive there too, by being patient, remaining devoted, and treating each day seriously. You might examine your aspirations and believe they're too distant out of grasp, but they're not. They're only out of grasp if you surrender. Continue moving. Don't halt. Continue investing the energy. Every day you're a step nearer. Don't evaluate your route to anyone else's. Everyone possesses their own schedule. Someone else's achievement doesn't reduce your capability. Concentrate on yourself, your development, your route, your moment. It's going to require patience, but that's where the wonder is. In the experience, in the method, in the transformation. So be patient. Have faith in the method. Have faith in yourself. As long as you continue advancing onward, regardless how slow it seems, you'll arrive there. It's not about velocity. It's about dedication. And every action, regardless how minor, brings you nearer to who you're destined to be. Remember, it's going to require patience. But in time, when you reflect backward, you'll witness how far you've traveled. You'll examine who you've transformed into, and that satisfaction will be worth everything. So, continue moving. Maintain the direction. It will require patience, but it will be worthwhile. You might sense like patience is disappearing, or that you're being left behind. But allow me to tell you, you're precisely where you must be. You are exactly on schedule. The clock is moving, but that doesn't indicate you must to hurry. Existence isn't a contest. This is your experience, not a competition against anyone else. It's about you versus yesterday, creating advancement, even if it's minor, every single day. Patience isn't the opponent, it's your companion. It instructs you endurance and perseverance. It demonstrates that the finest things require patience, and that hardship is part of the method. Consider the things that are genuinely worth possessing. Your aspirations, your achievement. None of them occur overnight. They demand energy. They demand you to appear even when it's difficult and everyone around appears to be advancing quicker. But understand what? That's acceptable. You don't need to hurry or evaluate yourself to anyone else. Your schedule is yours exclusively. Release the burden to be somewhere different. Perfect the skill of endurance and you will be unstoppable. Every obstacle, every disappointment, every teaching brings you nearer to your goal. Every time you stand after a stumble, you construct the power and integrity that will transport you to achievement. Patience will elapse, but it doesn't elapse in vain. Every second, minute, and hour you invest working toward your objective molds you into the individual you must be. It's not simply about the goal, it's about the experience and the individual you transform into along the path. The strength, knowledge, and integrity you construct will be more precious than anything you could obtain in an instant. You are constructing something that endures. This isn't about rapid fame or instant prosperity. You're establishing an existence, an enterprise, a heritage that will withstand the challenge of patience. The effort you're investing in today will reward in methods you can't even witness yet. You'll reflect and understand that every difficult day, every moment of hardship was worthwhile. Quit wishing for things to occur quicker. Quit searching for quick fixes. Welcome the method. Have faith that everything is developing as it should. Your patience, energy, and sacrifices are all accumulating, even if you can't witness the complete picture right. Today, it's like sowing seeds. You won't witness the harvest right away, but with each passing day, the seed is developing and, ultimately, it will produce harvest. It's natural to desire achievement. There's nothing incorrect with imagining big and pursuing for more. But comprehend that genuine achievement isn't instant. It requires patience to construct something that endures. It requires patience to develop into the individual capable of managing achievement. And it requires patience to acquire the teachings that make achievement significant. This is your existence, your experience. Welcome the reality that it's going to require patience. Don't hurry the development, the teachings, or the method. Each day you appear, you're getting superior. As long as you remain devoted to the effort and patient with the experience, you will arrive there. When uncertainty enters, when disappointment takes control, and when you sense like surrendering, remember it's going to require patience. That's acceptable. The experience you're on is worth every second. The world advances quick, but your experience doesn't have to. In reality, it shouldn't. Decelerate, concentrate on what's in front of you, and welcome the method. Patience will elapse whether you advance onward or not. So why not make every second meaningful? Invest the effort, appear every day, and construct something that endures. Because when you do, the achievement you'll reach won't just be satisfying, it will be genuine. And genuine achievement, the variety that comes from determination and difficult effort, is the most influential variety. So take your patience, have faith in the method, continue moving. You're not behind. You're exactly where you must be. If you remain patient, invest the effort, and have faith in the experience, you'll reflect one day and understand every second was worthwhile. And when you arrive there, when you've established something genuine, you'll know this is only the start. Once you've perfected patience, once you've trusted the method, there's no boundary to what you can reach. Patience might require a while, but in the conclusion, it will provide you everything you labored for, and that's worth every second. Continue moving. Your destiny is anticipating. Patience doesn't wait for anyone. It continues advancing onward, regardless what you do. So, why not make the most of it? Don't waste energy on things that won't matter a year from today. Regrets, concerns about things beyond your influence, or the judgments of others. The clock is moving, but instead of hurrying through existence, make each moment meaningful. This experience, this battle is going to require patience. There's no quick fix, but it's patience that will mold you into someone capable of reaching your aspirations. You might sense like advancement is gradual, like you're investing energy, but witnessing little gain. But every small action onward is still advancement. Every bit of difficult effort, regardless how small, is constructing something greater. You can't hurry it. You can't bypass it. The secret is to appear every day reliably and continue moving. We exist in a world that desires instant outcomes. From quick food to one-tap shopping, everything is structured for immediate satisfaction. But genuine development doesn't occur in an instant. It requires energy. It requires patience. It requires sacrifice. The things that are genuinely worth possessing, genuine achievement, satisfaction, joy, don't arrive easily. They arrive when you've settled the cost. They arrive when you quit concerning about how long it requires and begin concentrating on what you're acquiring, how far you've traveled, and how much tougher you're becoming. Patience doesn't simply elapse. It constructs, it shapes, it challenges. But patience is also the greatest instructor. Through it, you obtain knowledge. You'll encounter disappointment, yes, but that's not the obstacle. It's development. It's a chance to acquire. Disappointment isn't the conclusion of the journey. It's just a rest area on the path to achievement. Patience provides you opportunity to transform. It permits you to modify and return even tougher. And here's something else. Your patience won't be squandered. Every day you remain in the battle. Every moment you push through uncertainty and exhaustion. Every time you stand after being knocked down, they matter. These moments don't just construct your destiny. They construct your integrity. They mold who you are inside and out. And when you arrive at your goal, when you finally witness the results of your labor, it will feel more satisfying because you'll know you earned it every single bit. The journey ahead won't always be obvious. There will be moments when the haze rolls in and you can't witness where you're traveling. But you must continue advancing. Place one foot in front of the other, even when the route isn't obvious. Have faith in the method. Have faith that you're transforming into the individual capable of managing what's ahead. This isn't just about arriving at a goal. It's about transforming into the individual who can arrive there. Some moments will be more difficult than others. You'll sense drained, like you're not creating any advancement. You'll question if it's worthwhile. But those are the moments that matter the most. When you continue moving on the difficult moments, when you appear even when it seems like everything is against you, that's when you construct strength. That's when you create the determination to confront any obstacle that comes your direction. And that's when patience begins to operate for you, not against you. We all possess uncertainties. We all confront anxiety. We all question, what if I'm not sufficient? What if I stumble? But those uncertainties aren't your opponent. They're just part of the method. The secret isn't to prevent them. It's to recognize them and continue advancing onward regardless. Every accomplished individual has confronted those uncertainties. The distinction is they didn't allow them halt them. They performed even with the uncertainties, and that's why they succeeded. When you sense like you're being left behind, when patience appears to be vanishing, remind yourself it's going to require patience. And that's acceptable. That's part of the experience. The genuine question is, what are you doing with the patience you possess? Are you using it to advance onward, to acquire, to develop, and to construct the existence you desire? Patience isn't the opponent. It's your ally. The more you appear, the more you invest in, the more patience will operate in your benefit. It's going to require patience, but that's where the wonder occurs. That's where you transform into someone who can manage achievement. That's where you uncover just how powerful, strong, and capable you genuinely are. Patience will expose that to you, and it will be worth every second. So, continue advancing. Continue investing the effort. Don't hurry it. Don't get disappointed. Just continue moving because it's going to require patience. And that's precisely how it's intended to be. When you arrive at the summit, when you witness how far you've traveled, you'll understand it was patience that made it all achievable. Patience will be your greatest companion. And when you arrive there, when you've constructed something genuine, you'll know this. The delay was worthwhile. Every second was worthwhile. So, welcome the patience, welcome the hardship, welcome the experience. Because in the conclusion, it's not about how quick you arrive there. It's about who you transform into along the path. And that, my friend, is the genuine triumph. Every day, you awaken with the chance to advance nearer to your aspirations. Each moment is a chance to create advancement, to construct your destiny, no matter how minor the actions may appear. But here's the reality. You can't accomplish it all at once. You can't hurry the method. The experience requires patience. And if you're genuinely devoted to the existence you desire to establish, you'll be prepared to provide it the patience it deserves. Don't anticipate overnight achievement. Anything worth possessing requires patience to develop, to nurture, and to construct. Pursuing something genuine, something significant is never simple. It will challenge you. It will test you. It will demand everything you possess. But that's where the magnificence exists. Every test, every barrier, every disappointment is preparing you for the existence you're meant to experience. The distinction between those who accomplish and those who don't is straightforward. It's the capacity to remain in the competition, to continue moving, to continue pushing when everything seems like it's collapsing apart. It's about using the patience you've been provided wisely, appearing day after day, even when the final outcome isn't obvious. The secret isn't demanding the destiny. The secret is appearing reliably, providing your finest each day, and trusting that over patience, the outcomes will follow. And yes, there will be moments when you desire to surrender, when you question whether it's worthwhile. But allow me to inform you something. Those are the moments where genuine development occurs. When it seems most difficult, when you're drained and ready to surrender up, that's when you're getting nearer to your transformation. Those moments of hardship are preparing you for the following stage. Patience demands endurance, but it rewards determination. Nothing beneficial comes from quick fixes. Anything worth constructing requires patience and energy. Consider the things that matter most in your existence. Connections, abilities, enterprises. None of them occurred overnight. They required patience, concentration, and dedication. The difficult reality is that accomplished individuals didn't arrive there by chance. They didn't receive everything provided to them. They succeeded because they didn't surrender. They didn't halt when things became difficult. They didn't abandon the effort when instant outcomes didn't manifest. They trusted the method and continued advancing onward one day at a moment. And understand what? You can accomplish the same. You are completely capable of reaching everything you determine to accomplish. But you must comprehend this. It won't be simple and it won't occur rapidly. That's acceptable. It's going to require patience, but that patience is the base for everything you'll construct. That patience will make you tougher, wiser, and ultimately, the individual you must be to accomplish. The finest part, no one can remove that away from you. The patience you contribute, the teachings, the integrity, the knowledge you obtain, that's yours to preserve. When you reflect backward, when you arrive at your objectives and witness how far you've traveled, you'll understand it wasn't just the achievement that mattered. It was everything you transformed into along the path. So, when disappointment enters, when you question why things aren't advancing quicker, remember, it's going to require patience, and that's acceptable. This method is your base. You're constructing something genuine, something worth possessing. Every second you invest working toward your aspirations is a second molding your destiny. Have faith in the patience. Have faith in the method. Every energy, regardless how minor, is guiding you somewhere. And when you reflect backward, you'll witness that patience wasn't just elapsing. It was operating for you. Continue pushing, continue appearing, continue advancing onward. Your destiny is being constructed right today, in every moment, with every selection you create. And when it's all said and completed, you'll know it was worth every second. Patience is your companion. With each passing day, you're getting nearer to where you desire to be. So maintain the direction. Have faith in the method. Regardless how long it requires, you're worth the delay.